All right, what's up? Luke Tailgating Challenge here. Today we're checking out an indoor fire pit. You don't hear that very much because most fire pits need to be outdoors. Today we're going to show you the new TerraFlame solo stove right here. This is called the Runner. So we'll get into this. We'll show you exactly how to set this up, a few tips and tricks on best use, and then we'll give you some of our final thoughts on what we think about this new indoor fire pit for home gating. Here's our two pieces to get the setup. So again, this goes simply into this right here. This is going to ensure later after we hit the fire up that it's not going to be hot to the touch so no one can accidentally burn themselves. Hence why you have that right there. Let's get this filled up with the reservoir in here right now with some of the eco-friendly fuel that does not put out smoke. All right, this is the bioethanol fireplace fuel. Clean, energy efficient, eco-friendly. It's where we gather. Let's pour some in there. Pro tip on this thing is make sure you fill it up high enough in here. There's a max line that we'll show you in the sidebar over here, but if you don't have enough, it's not gonna start up and you're gonna be like, why is it not starting up? And that's gonna be the reason why. So make sure you properly fill this to the top before you light it up. All right, here we go. You can see if you blow or air comes into this, extra flames come out of the sides. And this is the indoor fire pit by Solo Stove and TerraFlame. It's the Runner. And so again, this is so different. Like a lot of people do like candles and things like that in the house. Like this is like a legit like mini fire pit in your home. Like there's no smoke coming off. Like I've been running this now. I got my hands on the side just to show you like the shell that it has, that it sits in, doesn't transfer heat. So if a kid or somebody accidentally comes by and touches it, it's not gonna burn them. Obviously you still don't want people touching the fire that's coming out of there, but just one more potential safety feature with it. And the flame's really cool, right? If we're being totally honest, like, this is totally different than what you're normally gonna see from a lot of the things inside. It's a long rectangular flame that has like a wave-like motion that you just kind of stare into, and it's kind of peaceful if I'm being totally transparent in that respect as well too. So a few of the things, like getting it set up, you have to make sure you have enough fuel. We talked about that earlier in there, or it'll have the little poof, like it'll start, but it then it kind of fizzles out. So you got to make sure you get close to that max fill line to make sure that it cuts on. I say cuts on, it lights up appropriately with that. The other part too, some people, my wife being one of them, was like, the eco fuel, she said she didn't really care for the smell, like we were pouring it out for it. So again, that could be something just to like put out there as well too. It just depends on your sensitivity. I was totally fine with it. She said she didn't really like dig the smell of it that much, so putting it out there. So making sure you have enough fuel in there, and then the fuel smells just a little bit different than you might expect for something like this too, because there is a little bit, I don't want to say odor, because odor translates to something that sounds more negative than positive. But for some people, it's going to just be different. It's just going to be different, if we're being totally honest. But overall, like, I love the fact that we can have an indoor fire pit. I don't always want to have to be outside to have a fire pit. And this is like, this steps up the game so much from just a couple of candles in the house. And it's just really awesome in my opinion. Again, I'm Luke with Tailgating Challenge. I love testing out fun tailgating and home gating related products, just like the Runner right here from Solo Stove. Check out the website at the bottom screen to see all of those fun, honest product reviews. And then follow us on social, because what we do is we test stuff just like this, and then we give you a chance to win fun stuff every single week. Let us know, what do you think about this? What questions do you have? We'd love to hear from you. The last thing I'll show you as we come out of here this evening, this is how you put it out when you're ready to go. Obviously it'll burn out. It has about if you fill it all the way to the top, it has about 3 hours worth of burn in there. This right here will put it out if I say, hey, I need to leave the house. I'm done with this for the evening. I'm gonna show you right now how to put it out. You're just gonna put it right on top like this. It fits right over that part right here. Leave it on there for a second, and whoosh. And there's no smoke. Hope you enjoy. Let us know what you think.